Hey guys, it's Ep48 here and welcome back to episode 48 of my Dortmund career mode. Now in today's episode we've obviously got two games to play this time round, and we've got Stuttgart in the league, followed by another game. This is in the Champions League. It's a group stage match against a team that I've no idea who they are. They're called Odd. A little bit strange in itself, but yeah, we've got them to come up against as well. Like I said, never heard of them before, so we'll wait and see exactly how good they are. I can't imagine they'll be too good though, but we'll wait and find out in the second game. Before we get into things though, if we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. It'd be absolutely fantastic, and let's crack on with the game. So, this is the side I'm going to go with for the game against Stuttgart. It's obviously a stronger team because we'll put out a slightly weaker team for the Champions League game. And we've got Dortmund starting in goal, Aurier at right back, Tar, Christensen and Guerrero as my defenders, Sanchez, Roda and Goetze as my three midfielders, and Bailey, Dembele and Iheanacho as my three attackers. That's the bench I've gone with. A few players missing out. There's obviously Arnold there, Royce have not gone in the squad, but they'll get into the Champions League team. So the next team won't be particularly weak. There'll be still some good players in there. But this is the bench I've gone with. Plenty of options on there if we need them. And let's crack on with it straight away. Still on Legendary for those of you who don't know. So the results have been a bit more tough in the last episode especially. So we'll wait and see whether that does affect the result here against Stuttgart. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. We are at home for this match, and we'll wait and see how we get on. We need the 3 points. I think we're fourth in the league at the moment. I think it's something like 9 points from 4 games, so it's not too bad. We have only lost 1 game from those 4, but still we need to pick up a few more points, try and get closer to the top. Bearing in mind, this season we are trying to win absolutely everything. This could well be the final season of the Dortmund career mode. If it is, then obviously we need to try and win everything this year. We've really strengthened this team, so we can probably deal with the competitions and all the different games. Just need to up the quality and make sure that we are playing at our maximum in most of the matches. Yeah, let's wait to find out though how we get on in today's game. Oh, Stuttgart, I got him behind here. Good chance. Tal will head away. We have pretty much cancelled each other out at the moment so far. Each time each other gets to the sort of defence, we just keep on getting cut out, and our defences are too good for each other, basically. So we're both really good defending, so we're not really able to create any chances at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Oh, Goetze has found a way through. Goetze shoots. Good save by the goalkeeper. Bailey's going to go for the cross into the back post. Again, trying to find Goetze. Iheanacho with the back heel and cleared. That was our best chance, definitely, of this game so far. 23 minutes in. What a chance that was for Iheanacho to score a back heel. So close. Was denied there by the defender and the goalkeeper. Iheanacho going to fire it over to Leon Bailey. He's going to look to cut inside. Still on his left foot. Sanchez gets a slight glancing header on it. The goalkeeper saves quite comfortably. Not quite enough behind it, sadly. But a good bit of build-up play yet again for us. We are dominating them nicely now. They are still looking a threat though on the attack. It's just defensively we have been very, very solid so far, and hopefully that can continue. Oh, go on, Sanchez. He's won it back. Need a goal really before half time. That would be quite nice. Looking for Sanchez. Lovely 1-2. Sanchez. Oh, just so close. I was going to play that pass across the box. Maybe took 1 touch too many there. We've got ourselves a corner. So close to a really good chance to score from Goetze. Aurier, and again, can't get enough on it. That'll probably be it for the first half now. It is. Still drawing the game 0-0. Should be winning this match. Probably 1-0, 2-0, something like that. We have really created the better chances. Just not quite taken at the moment. Iheanacho onto Sanchez. Back to Iheanacho. He's going to shoot. Deflects. Oh, just past the post. I thought it was going in. Doesn't though. It did cause the goalkeeper a bit of an issue. Looked panicked for a second. Tar with a header. Another chance, so close. Oh, here he is, the fresh legs. Pretty sure he's just been brought on by Stuttgart. Tal doesn't have any of that, but they've got themselves a free kick. Let's make some changes, I think, now. 25 minutes to try and win this. All 3 changes with 25 minutes to go. Lewandowski, Pulisic and Yaya Toure all coming on. Goetze, Iheanacho and Bailey all coming off. Emery Moore's going to be kept for the next game, I think, in the Champions League group stages. So he doesn't come on. Pulisic instead will. And let's see how much of a difference that makes to us. Still got to try and defend this free kick. Hopefully we can just head it away, but we'll wait and see exactly what happens here. It's going to be one towards the front post. Gets a decent connection with it. Well saved by Donnarumma. I think it might have been going wide, but he had to do something about it anyway, I think. That'll do. Fantastic pass to Pulisic. We've gone with the long ball. Pulisic on his left foot straight at the goalkeeper. Tried to look across the goalkeeper, but it didn't quite work, sadly. But what a long ball that was. Sometimes you need to go a bit more direct. That's what we tried to do, and it works. We got him behind just on his left foot, which isn't obviously his favourite one. Dembele looking to switch it out to Pulisic. Again, free on that left-hand side. He's going to look across to Sanchez. Sanchez off the post, it's a penalty, we'll take that. 10 minutes left, we've got ourselves a penalty. Let's not celebrate too early though, because we've still got to score it. Surely got to be a red as well for him. It is, he's gone into the back pocket, and we've caused them some issues there. It's been a really good match actually, end-to-end stuff. Stuttgart giving us a real challenge, which is nice to see. And we've got ourselves a very late penalty. It is a penalty, hits the post there, Sanchez, unlucky not to finish it. But can we score this? Lewandowski or Yaya Toure? Who am I going to go with? Do you know what? I think we might actually go with Yaya Toure on this one. Come on, smash it home, Yaya. Yes, he has done. Fantastic strike. You could tell as soon as the goalkeeper went the wrong way that it was going to go in. Yaya Toure with the goal. 9 minutes left. The substitute scores. And we should really get ourselves the 3 points. But like I say, Stuttgart have been playing quite well at times. So it really could be an exciting end to this game. Let's wait and find out. Lewandowski. Oh, Roda wins it back. They're starting to throw quite a few players forward. This usually happens. Hopefully we can hit them now when they've got not many back. Dembele, can he make it 2? He has done. He's secured the win. That's usually what happens. That's just the way this game's been built. If you score the first one, they throw loads of players forward, and it makes it easy for you to get the second. That's exactly what's happened. Dembele with the left-footed goal, and at 4 minutes to go, we've doubled our lead. And the win is ours now. We've got the 3 points. Fantastic stuff. Really glad that that's happened 5 minutes after we scored the first one, because otherwise it would have been quite an edgy end to the game. But it's not. It's gone in 2-0. Dembele onto Yaya Toure. Come on, show me the reason why I signed you. Off the bar. I've got a feeling if he was a little bit younger, obviously better overall, having gone down in overall, I think I might well have challenged to keep a little bit more than it did, but still off the bar, decent strike. That's it, we've won the game 2-0, really happy with that result. 3 points in the bag, and we've played really well. We had to defend quite a lot at times. Stuttgart having some good chances, even though they've not had one shot on target for some reason. They actually have caused us some issues there. Defensively, we had to be quite strong. But yeah, got the 3 points. Competitive game, very happy with that, and I want us to score a few more goals though and not leave it quite as late obviously in this next game in the Champions League. I would be disappointed if it was only 1-0 by the 81st minute or whatever it was. So yeah, we need to make sure that's not the case in this next match. Socrates not happy with his role at the club, same with Prokop. That's understandable really. Socrates will be playing this next game I think. And probably Prokop as well, so, you know, they'll get some time on the pitch at times. We have a lot of games to play, so they will get time on the pitch. Let's do some play drills now and wait and see how he gets on this week. We'll keep him the same. And got Schaffer going up to 69 overall, that's great. Bailey's passing, sorry, his vision's gone up there. So yeah, some okay growth, but again, I think we might need to rotate it around next week, if I remember. And yeah, on to this next game now against Odds. I think it was Odds, something like that. Never heard of them. They are in front of us in the league table, or in the group table. So yeah, we've got to beat them basically to try and put some pressure on them. We've got Guerrero out for 4 days now. He's got a dead calf, was it, or something? I mean, it's ridiculous really out for 4 days with that. But yeah, look at the table at the moment. Crazy stuff. Everyone's on a point after the first game, so it's very level. Obviously, the 3 points here would help us out massively. Let's change around the team and see the side that we'll put out for the game. Okay, this is the side I'm going to go with for this Champions League group stage game. We've got William Ruther starting in goal. We've got Alexander Arnold at right back, Socrates and Schaffer starting at centre back. We've got Prokop at left back, Weigl, Moreno and Arnold. Quite a strong midfield there with Royce, Emre Mor and Marquez up front as their 3 attackers. So yeah, we'll go with that. Hopefully it's going to be enough to win us the game. It's quite a strong attack, and midfield in particular. Obviously the defence, there's a couple of changes. I thought Schaffer deserves a go. Look at his stats. Really, really happy with them. He can play a few different positions as well, and has grown quite nicely recently, so it's important to get him some game time. That's the bench I've gone with. Again, a few alterations there. A couple of players that, if things are going really well, then we can bring them on, like Richter, Luna, Schmitz, those sort of players. Paslak on there as well. And yeah, let's crack on with the game, see how we get on. This is the final game of the episode. Don't quite have enough time, sadly, to fit in a third game in today's episode. Apologies about that, but hopefully it'll be back to normal next time round. But yeah, let's crack on with the game and see how we get on. Okay, here we go. This is actually, I think, going to be a little bit tougher than I expect. It's an away game, this one. We obviously rotated the side slightly. But yeah, we'll wait and see exactly how we perform. I'm not really too sure what to expect here, because this team, I've never heard of them. I have a feeling there's some sort of, I don't know, maybe sort of Swedish, Norwegian, that sort of type of team. We'll wait and see, though, how we get on. But yeah, not 100% sure what to expect from them. I've actually had quite a positive start so far. They've had 2 shots already. It's 2 shots more than I've had, so quite a positive start from them. They are looking fairly good. They maybe like a little bit of quality, like the finishing touch, the kind of thing. But yeah, they've passed it around well between them, so we just need to make sure that we give them as few chances as possible, because obviously 2 shots already is not great for us. A chance here for Marquez to turn and shoot, and it's not the greatest shot for me. I think I was going very high over the bar, but it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Quite a powerful shot, but yeah, decent turn from the youngster out for a corner. Let's wait and see what we can do from here. Emery Moore, it's going to be played to. He's going to try and cross it into the box. Oh, there was a run there. Not too sure who it was. It might have been Schaffer. So close to getting on the end of it. Didn't quite happen, though. Emery Moore looking to Moreno. He's going to turn and shoot. Oh, another save. That's two really good chances now. We've not scored either of them. Fantastic save, though, from the keeper. Fair play to him. Emery Moore's going to probably look to try and play it in this time. Got Schaffer on the edge of the box. Marquez going to try and shoot. Gets blocked. Ah, so close. Marquez having a great start to the game, though. Royce running forward. Emery Moore going to look back to Royce. Come on, he's come inside here. He's going to play the pass. Marquez! Oh, he finishes it. That's about time. 38 minutes in. He's had a few chances. He probably could have even had a hat-trick, I'd go as far as saying. He has had loads of chances, Marquez. Brilliant run made from him into the space. And a decent finish into the bottom left-hand corner. We're 1-0 up. Inside the first 38 minutes before the half-time break as well, which is great to get that goal. I didn't want to leave it late, but we've managed to get a goal before half-time, so good, 1-0 up. Hopefully that can continue now. Won it back off us really well here. Gonna shoot. Oh, it's a close chance. They've not had many chances. They had two chances at the start when they were actually gaining quite a lot of possession in the sort of the first 10-15 minutes, and now they've just had a third shot here. And they're looking okay at times. We just need to make sure they don't have as much of the ball as what they're currently getting. That's it for the first half. Still winning the game 1-0. We need another goal, though, because I have a feeling they might actually get one in this game. They've come quite close. They've had a few decent chances. But yeah, we need to get a second one ourselves now. Oh, no. Our goalkeeper looks so shaky at the moment. Wellham Ruther looks like just a complete youngster, someone from the youth academy at the moment. He's really looking poor with his handling. We've hit them on the break here with Emery Moore. Right-footed shot. It was always going to be very ambitious for him to score from there. On his weak foot, hits the side netting. Emery Moore looking to turn his man. It's not a great challenge from him. This is straight from their corner, so we've only got him up. Royce is trying to join him, though. Trying to get into the box. Gets blocked off, actually. That's not great from the defender. Emery Moore dancing inside the box. It's another penalty. It's a terrible, terrible challenge. That was two in the space of a few minutes from the same player. I think he was the one that did the initial bad challenge. Wasn't a foul, though, that first time. And that one definitely was. 30 minutes left. He's panicked as Emery Moore cuts inside. Fantastic dribbling, though. Got ourselves a penalty. Can we score it again this time? Is it going to be Royce? Yeah, I think it will be. Going to still go with the same side. That's very risky, but it's the same result. 2-0 up, 30 minutes to go. We can start to look to make some changes quite soon. Glad to get that second goal, though, because obviously things could get a little bit nervy towards the end if it was going to be staying 1-0. But he slots it home, and yeah, we'll make some changes in a couple of minutes. Oh, again, terrible, terrible communication between the goalkeeper and the defender. I don't know what Wellham Ruth is doing. He has no right to come get that. Just leave it to the centre-back. Ugh, unbelievable from the goalkeeper and the centre-back there. Not great, but again on the attack here. Can we create something? Arnold's not been really in this match whatsoever. Royce going with the shot, and it's tight. Doesn't quite find the back of the net, though. Let's make some changes now. Okay, all three changes now. We're going to bring on Richter, Luna, and Schmitz. That means we'll take off Arnold, Royce, and Moreno. Emery Moore's going to go onto the left-hand side. And we'll keep everything else the same. So yeah, let's give that a go. So obviously 3 youngsters coming on and 3 of our better players going off. Let's wait and see what that makes much of a difference. Would like to try and get ourselves a third goal here if we can. There's 8 minutes to go. They are starting to put us under more pressure, throwing some players forward now. Really going to go for it now if weaken the team. Like I say, want to try and get a third goal. I think it would be a bit disappointing to only have beaten them 2-0. Oof, was a chance for them. It nearly fell for them in the box. Deflects over. We've got to defend a corner first before we can start thinking about a third one. Everyone's back and everyone's forward for them. And it's not a great ball. Needs to still clear it with Richter. Needs to try and win it back and hit them on the break if we can. And that'll come to nothing. Schmitz going to look to try and pick out Emery Moore. Is he onside here? I think he should be. Emery Moore to finish it off. Oh, the keeper's done a great job. Really has kept them in this game for a lot of the time, to be honest. He has done a fantastic job for them. Maybe could have gone sweaty, that was the other option, but I didn't see the option there quite clearly enough. I thought the centre-back could have maybe come across and prevented the pass. We got ourselves a corner, Alexander Arnold to deliver it. Sadly, though, doesn't quite find anybody in there. Nearly fell for Richter, though. A chance off the bar. That'll be probably the final chance of the game. so close to them getting themselves a goal to try and get back in the match, but it was probably been too late anyway. That is it. We won the game 2-0. Fantastic 3 points for us. Obviously with a very weakened team, especially when we made those changes with 20 minutes to go. So happy with that result. I was after a 3-0, really. I wasn't expecting to score 5 or 6. We are on Legendary, so things will be a little bit more difficult. The goalkeeper did a very good job for them. Look at the stats, it's actually quite even. They've beaten us on possession, same amount of shots and shots on target as well. So yeah, we've just been more clinical there. They could have scored, definitely could have scored. They had some really good chances, really competed against us very well. And quite a realistic result considering they were at home, so the performance in real life would have probably been better. So yeah, all round decent performance, happy with both the wins, both pretty realistic as well, so yeah, very happy with today's episode, and we are now 3rd in the league table, we've gone up from 4th on 12 points with 5 games, and we've also gone up obviously in the group as well for the Champions League. But that is everything for today's episode. We've got the game against Schalke next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could go ahead and hit 40 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget you can check out the other videos as well on the left and right of me. And yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching and goodbye.